Good evening, Hattrick friends. Sunday evening, almost time for some San Marino live games. Man bun here, Sudoku Fish, Present how are we? Hello, hello. John Rayolias. Hello, Foggy. Where am I from? I'm from Denmark. Hope you guys are doing well. It's a little... It's not very hot here, but it's hot nonetheless. Yeah. Hope you had a great weekend. I did spend some time yesterday playing a football game with my old football team, my old club. An anniversary game, and I haven't played for like 18 years or so, so I am sore, to say the least. Oh, wait a minute. I need to take a quick look at something here. I played a bit of left back and left wing. And yeah, I probably should have signed up to play on the right side, to be honest, because I'm right-footed and not very left-footed anymore, if I ever was. Fiel. Wednesday was nice. Oh, congratulations. Going to the Masters. Love to see it. Love to see it. That attack. PNF event. Another PNF event. Did he play attacking in the middle? Oh, okay. Vendable. Oh, he took the midfield advantage with the man mark, I guess. I'm from Denmark. I'm from Denmark. What I wanted to see the initial. Okay, and then the man mark. Oh, your guy was just quick. But that was a solid man mark. But then, on the other hand, he takes out his entire, like, it's very costly defensively as well for him. Guy from Denmark does man mark. He usually plays a lot of counterattack or what? I mean, it's at a very open game. How was the chance distribution? Yeah. I don't man mark yet. I will have to do so. Also because a man marker is also a fairly affordable squad player. Alright, I won't. And how about the weekend match? Let's see here. A resounding win. He's quite unpredictable. He has 2 counterattacking formations, so I wasn't too sure. Yeah. Oh, he sold out right before the game. Download more RAM. What, do you need another win? Maybe we should... No, it's quite close. Why don't you just download more RAM? Oh, well, excellent to see those excellent news. Wow, look at this. Congratulations. That's nice. And under 21s still added in the World Cup as well. That's going pretty well. In Norway, I should say. I was also taking a look at that of Mr. Wolle. Hampson and his club. He still plays to win his league, but he will be playing a promotion qualifier match, yeah. Well. We need to add some top flight games here. San Marino against the weekend. They'll be trying to secure the qualifier as well. Guedes, Penarosa. For fourth versus second, and third versus first. It could be around. It tells us a lot of the like. It could provide a lot of answers ahead of the final 2 rounds at least. Trebiketti, Phaeton of Fins, and Nasty Dragons, of course, as well as Turisto. Let's add them all. And oh, I guess I should add the rest of the league matches. Why not? We also following Montserrat quite closely. If they lose today and we win, then we know that we'll have a qualifier at the very least, which is a little less than I expected for this season, but I'm guessing like DLDL will have to win just one more time to secure a top 4. Commando Chan did sell out a lot of players after they crashed out in the final. So we play Montserrat, Ingra Valley. It's a tough place to end the season. We should be favorites against Sapio Pendis. Yeah, I'm hoping we are. But yeah, maybe not. If they go into a mods, it might be a different story, but that would be very risky for Sabio Mendes. On the other hand, they have to do something at some point in order to close the gap now, if they want to even. Important match for both sides here. Guedes. Can't see the statistics anymore. Still possible in this one. Pico Riese, Norwegian manager. Looks like a counter-attack today against our all-out attack. Trebikeri against couch potatoes. That's a hard match for Trebikeri, I think. Without being able to see any numbers here. SC Gandalf. One of those matches that they would want to win. Interesting percentages and ratios here. All out attack versus all out attack. We'll see if there's a nice tactical approach from the Finns here. Nasty Dragons. They have to hope for something special to happen to Irby at Alby. They'll probably win today. That looks like a bot team. Kishanova against Turisto. Might be the same. Liel. Counter attack. Club San Marino should beat them. And in Gravelle, Mountain King can see that. They will be favorites here, despite the fact that they've not won midfield dominance. Kumano Terme. Sapio. Attacking down the wings here. That's pretty good for us. Good midfield advantage. So Nazi 10.5 stars in midfield. 10.5 stars as well for Igor Becker. Nice. 12 stars. Volukis. San Marino. The first goal of the evening, Didier Gremaud. Scoring from a left attack. 35%. Great start in the sun. Nasty Dragons grabbing the lead here. I wonder if there's any chance for them, Alaric and his troops, to finish top 4. He was quite ambitious at the beginning of the season, I remember. Just like a certain manager seated in front of the camera right now. But next season we don't have to worry about training and scoring. And I'm considering converting to bring in at least a passable leader coach to get some team spirit into play as well. Nothing if not ambitious. Yeah, well, sometimes like you have to limit your ambitions in order to be ambitious at a later point in time, right? That's at least like some of the people that I discuss Hattrick with. It's like a concept to understand. To be truly competitive in 10, 12 seasons, you have to be less ambitious right now. Or ambitious in another way, at least, yeah. Well, there it is. Should be a... To be fair, I thought I was going to fight against relegation this season and wanted a decent cup run. So maybe I'm not the most ambitious on second thought. Maybe you also know what kind of country you play in, so... Yeah. This should... be a relatively comfortable match. But yeah, exactly. That's the famous last words. Should. 2-0 for San Marino. Norbert Kravel on a quick event generated by Angel Yanakiev and Mountain King Sabino Marani. Hey Martin, good to see you in the chat. Also Siegfried's famous last words. Exactly, should. Club San Marino is taking the lead against LDL. Anthony Chiaramita scored against us as well. He scored against us as well. Wouldn't you say Guedes favorites in this one? But could go either way. Yeah, he's not that well tuned in. Oh, you won your match? Let's have a look. Ratocic. Oh, he's marked as a prospect. That's a nice one. Little expensive, but that's probably okay. Nice. So they are a bit ahead on stamina. Sabio Pentis. Madeleine is up against the counter attack, I guess, yeah. Divine. You sold your winger? Oh, yeah, nice. You'll need them later. The couch potatoes takes the lead. Webster Butzil from a penalty after 8 minutes. Lisa. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Hope we're doing well tonight. Oh, from Chile. Well, come on in. Oh yeah, I should also add to the Edo Sensei. Good luck today. You need those 3 points. Thank you. Yeah, I really do. Got to add that to the title, but the World Cup draw for the real World Cup, it's on at 8 p.m. Hattrick time. Let's go into qualifier. Yeah. Let's go. I mean, Penarosa could drop points in this one. That is likely to happen. But I'd say Peak or Obisa could also drop points in this match. So, yeah, the question is... how many points are dropped, if they are dropped, of course. Do you have problems with Hattrick, like opening the message board and the wages? I've had trouble with the training planner. The wages? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Trastuli with a chance on the left. Not the best sector. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a miss here. No luck the first time we get the chance here. There's section, wages, approximate value matches. Is that on the browser, Martin? Volukis? Are you a PNF? Mountain King. Up 2-0. Gastone Rapanelli. Yeah, there was a distinct issue with the training plan, and it didn't matter if you were I tried it on a Mac, on a PC, and on a tablet. So on Android, Windows, and Mac OS as well, and it would just kill the session. But that's been fixed now. The training plan is working again. Oh, you are in Chrome. You should try clearing your cookies and your cache as well. Turisto Lituano from a counter, Soha City. Central attack. Not a bad way to score on that. Oh, it's a non-tactical even. Nice. What is the best time to sell a few players before the first cup game? Usually, I mean, it also depends what kind of player you're trying to sell, but prices genuinely seem to be higher during the start of the season. What I'm trying to do, like if I'm trying to find a new striker, for instance, I try to buy him around this time during the season, and if I'm replacing another striker, that is, I would actually try to sell the striker during the start of the next season, and hopefully that's also hoping that the difference in wages and the transfer fee will make up for it. But at this point, the strikers that I can afford and move around, they're not that expensive in wages. Hey, McCulloch. Thank you. I hope we can just, like, if things go according to the plan, that's what I'm trying to say, this should be a win. But I've said should a few times already. It's 7:30 p.m. I've banned myself from saying should in Hattrick. Yeah, and I should do the same. Yeah, it looks fairly good. 1:30 p.m. Oh. Yeah, I guess you are. What, 6 hours behind? Maya Linus is taking the lead against Pico Obisa. That means the Penarosa is number 1 at the moment. My defender has 5 goals in the league. That's nice. Fairly random though. Fayetano Fins down the left. How long before your game starts? That's the same event I had. Yeah. Unfortunately for Fayetano Fins, Oregano in the chat. Sometimes I do wish. Oh, Penarosa. Now they're in the lead as well. Very Noble de Costa. Regular right attack, and now they lead by 3 points. Penarosa. Yeah, don't worry about it, Martin. That's just the way it is. Undeniable. I'm not at this point, but I mean, it's such a feat to keep the team going for such a long time, definitely. But I'm guessing quick event here for De Vogel. But it's missed. I mean, what, they missed it one season? Damiano Tomasi won, right? 3 hours. Oh, so roughly the same time we play in Denmark. Sometimes I wish we played earlier, because I do spend some time during the day thinking about how the game will be, and I guess that's how invested I am. Nerd. It's good. Will it be good to add a hat, like a tactic to win as many like set pieces? That tactic is already there. It's called long shots. Vegan attacking this time. Vistatus misses. 39% chance on the right. Yeah, I guess set pieces, like if you have a long shots team, you don't mind getting your chances from set pieces, because you usually have a pretty high set pieces skill on your team anyway. Luigi Spadoni. Great chance. I'm sorry, Martin, what are you asking? I need to understand. They miss. That's a big miss. Marlinas again. Central attack. Hello, Hampson. Good to see you in the chat. We just checked out how your team fared yesterday. Still in the lead. Pan Kangzong. Yeah, we could potentially secure the qualifier. Season ruined by random. Couldn't you still win a qualifier? Do you ever dream about the game before it happens? On a penalty? I think maybe not yet. But maybe that's because I haven't yet reached a stage where each individual match holds so much importance towards the entire plan. But in case you didn't see it or notice, Sudoku won the Norwegian Cup Wednesday, so congrats once more. Legalin grabbing the lead. Cesaraya from a central attack. And they'll probably keep scoring. Before the cup final, I think I had 3 dreams about accidentally putting in the B-string team. Played cool. All like I've set an accidental pick once, so but I've never been in the cup final. How far do I want to reach in order to call this cycle a success? And also, hello, Mendieta. Well, at the very least, we need to get to the top flight. Legalin, 2-0. Carlo Tontini. Central attack. Once again. But that being said, I did start with... I did start with 2 non-spec players as well, so it could be a drawback for us. San Marino 2-0 now. Frankie Mullens. Just wait until you reach the cup final. I'm telling you, constant nightmares. I guess I could be invested enough to having nightmares about Hattrick. Now we have to get to the cup final though. So you said you could sleep. Yeah. But to be serious about, to be successful, we might be a little short on cash. It also depends how, like if next season, if we get to go on a bit of a cup run, right? That'll help us. If I somehow reach the Hattrick Masters final, there will not be a single second of sleep. Oh. Yeah. That is something else. Ingravalli has taken the lead against Montserrat from a penalty. Fritz Uwe Bulema. 6 points clear at the moment. Penalty, maybe. Free kick instead. Hey MJ, Hattrick over World Cup. Yeah. Oh, it hits the post. Volukis. There's a Norwegian manager who sort of specializes in reaching the top division with a very limited budget. Definitely possible to be successful, but I see what you mean. Turisto Lituano. 2-0. Garrett Daniels. Well, I'm probably a good shout to do it in San Marino. With a limited budget, because the profit potential from what would you call it? Like the passive income is higher because I have a higher fan club and I can, like, sort of with the same level of team skill, I can play in the 3rd division rather than in the 4th division in Denmark, right? Spain playing against bots. How much are they in the lead now? They had an underestimation event in the first match though. Justin Bieber. Brazil. Commander Terme. Enrico Tocafondo. 4-0 now, alright. I think you'll have a good success with Intercalvo. You're playing well and patiently. Yeah, that's kind of the core concept of the approach, right? I am starting to feel a little trigger happy, to be honest. I am scouting at more potential players. But so far, Club San Marino Uno, 3-0, Enzo Ecolino. So far, we have mostly resisted the urge to actually press the button. What? We have a trophy? What do you mean? Celtanotti. No. What are you mad about? It's from the Twitch chat. Sanotti. .5 stars in passable form. I like this out of that. Well, I guess Snotty has made it big since apparently he's got a hater now. Isn't that a sign of something? Luckily, most in here, they really like him. Sanotti won't leave. Can we see the... You can't see them while we're playing. What's up here? A foul? Free kick for Sapio Pendis. Canals. With the save. Excellent, excellent. Senati Forever, that's a future team name. Why he has one eyebrow? And you'd have to ask the developers. What am I training? I'm training playmaking this week. We're trying to finish some scoring for the core players before we finish up some playmaking and some passing at the end of the cycle. So we do have to sacrifice a bit of training for the wingers. The newest Italian fashion. 35 minutes and don't train Sonati, ghost him from the squad. He's a bad influence. Why would you say so? Sonati knows that growing just one eyebrow requires less energy than growing two. He spends this extra energy on running as a box-to-box midfielder. Yeah. He's all about optimization. Alberto Filippi. Myalinas. They are really outplaying Pico Robisa tonight. And Penarasa holding on to a lead. But here's Guedes. Down the left this time. Homero Guadarrama. And there's the equalizer. A glimmer of hope for Pico Robisa. Nasty Dragons 2 and 3-0. Gianmaria Ugolini and Isoro Rossi. Nigra Valley 2-0. A second penalty. Fritz Uwe Boulevard. He must be strong on the set pieces. Legalin has taken a 3-0 lead. Catalin Corena. Central attack. Nothing against that with such a conversion rate. Through the middle, the strongest sector. Trasuli. Stacchini. No save this time. Trastulli 1-0 for Interkalvehave. Excellent. Penarasa takes the lead. Emil Glaskin. Quick event. And he passes to Pedrich Ubleich and chips it in for 2-1. Quick event, 39 minutes into the game. Trust Siuli. Yeah. Is it true that there's yeah, we call it a kindergarten class to like the transition from kindergarten to school. So at the minute, 8 points clear of relegation. Another equalizer for Guedes after Ublash gave Pedrosa the lead now. Andrei Budkovan with a right attack. To what grade are you studying? I don't get your question, to be honest. Sorry, Martin. What are you asking? Are you asking what grades I teach? Because I don't teach any specific classes anymore. Yeah, I'm a teacher. Have you talked to Fabian? Who? Well, I work as a specialist, so I practically teach all classes. No? What kind of question is that? Commander Terme up. Comes, no, not up, but they equalize here. Emmanuel Giallo Anelli. Wing event. 43 minutes into the game. Turisto Lituano. Up 3-0 now. Nant van Herpen. Yeah, it seems like it. Free kick for Mountain King. Scarponi. Oh, he's on the receiving end. And that's because Milanovic is the set piece man. Can smell an FM stream. Yeah, I don't have the new FM. Vincenzo Fiorile. Central attack for Mountain King. I'm guessing we haven't seen the last goal. Is Sanati of interest for the national team? Yeah, I think he would probably be if I could just continue training him like that, but since we're training him for club play, Yeah, he's not going to end up with the skill set required for the national team, most likely. Where is he? It's right here. Alright, it's half time, so time to take a look at the World Cup draw, because we've had the first few teams drawn already. Group A, we have Romania and Sao Tome and Principe. We have the Czech Republic, or Czechia, alongside Cameroon. Now, Group C, we have Scotland waiting for either Zambia or Benin. That's Zambia. That means that Bulgaria will have the pleasure of playing in the group with Benin. Right. Part 2. Cape Verde, Botswana, Senegal, and Ivory Coast. Really hard to tell which team is the stronger, but I know Cape Verde is managed by a Danish manager, so that's what I'm rooting for from that part, at least. Yeah, the same goes for Åstrup, really. He was in the under-21s, just like Zanotti. But he didn't play as many matches. Botswana alongside Slovakia. Norway. Get the Ivory Coast. And that means Belarus gets Senegal. Do Hattrick meetups happen anymore? Yeah, they do. Not as populated as they used to be, but they certainly do. Bahrain alongside Canada in Group I. Also in this part we have China, Oceania and Iran. Haiti alongside Oceania. Paraguay will be joined by either China or Iran. Got to go, but happy to catch the first half of the stream. Good luck with the second half, and let's go into Calvaheo. Thank you so much for stopping by, and congratulations once again on the cup title. It'll be interesting to see the adventures of the Hattrick Masters in the next season. Paraguay, Iran, and Panama, alongside China in Group K and L respectively. Argentina. This is he won the cup title in Norway. Nordisk Mesterskabet. Vietnam alongside Argentina. That's one of the groups that Denmark can potentially end up in. He won that cup in Norway. Yeah, so I'll show you. Belize in Group N. Is this Cambodia? I always forget. Sri Lanka. Why don't they have a good web page for Hattrick Masters? Isn't Hattrick enough page for it? Chile gets Cambodia, maybe, or Bangladesh. It'll be Cambodia. Jamaica alongside Bangladesh. Did you try clearing your cookies, Martin? Venezuela with Romania and Sao Tome and Principe. Czechia and Cameroon. Bolivia in group with Czechia and Cameroon. Which browser are you on? USA, Scotland, and Zambia in Group C. All right. Like, I can't show you on stream without doxing everything. I don't want to do that, so... Barbados in group with Latvia and Cape Verde. Ecuador ended up with Bulgaria and Benin, so... I'm sending you a link. Oh yeah, you can do that. For me, the training planner just freezes every time. Can't use it at all. Oh, it's been working for me today. Slovakia, Botswana, and Costa Rica in Group F. I can check, see if it's still... Works for me now. Keeping up with the draw here. Norway, the Ivory Coast. and Suriname. And that means St. Vincent and the Grenadines in group with Belarus and Senegal. Now for Group I, we could potentially have Puerto Rico, Uruguay, the Dominican Republic, and Colombia. And I didn't mean to say the Dominion. And they are drawn alongside Bahrain and Canada. Haiti, Oceania, Puerto Rico, maybe. And it's Puerto Rico. Paraguay, Iran. And who's it'll be Uruguay. And that means Panama and China get Colombia. When we're flying to Angola for the World Cup, yeah, we'll row alongside the Norwegians, Argentina, Vietnam, and Madagascar, Kenya, Nigeria, and Comoros. It'll be Nigeria. Belize, Sri Lanka, and Madagascar. I'm thinking the national team manager of Denmark would prefer a group like Group N for the draw. Group O, Chile, Cambodia, and either or Kenya or Comoros. Jamaica, Bangladesh, and Comoros. We are at pot 9 now. India, Israel, the Maldives, and Myanmar. Maldives end up in Group A alongside Romania, Sao Tome and Principe, and Venezuela. The fourth team in Group B will be Israel alongside Czechia, Cameroon, and Bolivia. Scotland, Zambia, USA, and India. That means Myanmar goes to Group D with Bulgaria, Benin, and Ecuador. Qatar, Kyrgyzstan, Saudi Arabia, and Azerbaijan. Pot 10. Who will join Latvia, Cape Verde, and Barbados? Azerbaijan will. The matches are running again in the second half. Slovakia, Botswana, and Costa Rica will be joined by either Qatar, Kyrgyzstan, or Saudi Arabia. That'll be Saudi Arabia. Norway, Ivory Coast, and Suriname in Group G. Kyrgyzstan. And Qatar alongside Belarus, Senegal, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now a bit of a mixed part. Andorra and Liechtenstein, two smaller Hattrick nations alongside two very big nations, the Netherlands and Sweden. Liechtenstein gets Group I, Canada, Bahrain, and the Dominican Republic. Andorra alongside Haiti, Oceania, and Puerto Rico. Paraguay, Iran, and Uruguay. Sounds like a strong group, actually. That's the Netherlands. And Sweden get Colombia, China, and Panama. So pot 12, France, Wales, Luxembourg, and Denmark. In the first part, or the first group, that's Group M, we already have Argentina, Vietnam, and Nigeria. France and Argentina drawn together. That's interesting. Feyotana Finns with the lead, and Nasty Dragons have built. They're up by 4 now, as well as Legalin on a set piece now. 4-0 in that match as well. Let's have a look. See Luxembourg alongside Madagascar, Belize, and Sri Lanka. Group O, Chile, Cambodia, Kenya. And Wales. And Denmark will go in group alongside Jamaica, Bangladesh, and Comoros. I know the Danish manager or the Danish national team coach will be satisfied with that. Group A already has Romania, Sao Tome and Principe, and Venezuela, and the Maldives, as well as Ukraine now. Now, Czechia, Cameroon, Bolivia, and Israel may get company from Slovenia, Iceland, or Poland. And that'll be Slovenia. Welcome back, Martin. For Group C, that'll be Poland. And Iceland will go into Group D alongside Bulgaria, Benin, Ecuador, and Myanmar. Feyenoord's now up 2-0. Giuseppe Solito from a left attack. Excellent. Now, pot 14, Lithuania, Malta, Austria, and Spain. Lithuania, with neighbors Latvia, I think. Maybe not. Well, they are neighbors. Slovakia, Botswana, Costa Rica, and Saudi Arabia get Austria. Group G, they already have Norway, Ivory Coast, Suriname, and Kyrgyzstan, and they could also get Spain. Malta, I think, would be the preferred opposition for Norway here. Let's see. They do get Spain. Spain, Norway. That's a pretty serious hat-trick encounter, I should say. Malta ends up with Belarus, Senegal, St. Vincent and Grenadines, and Qatar. Now, Group I. Canada, Bahrain, the Dominican Republic, and Liechtenstein, and they'll get Russia. Still nothing to report off in the second half at Sabio Prigione. Haiti, Oceania, Puerto Rico, and Andorra can get either Italy, Finland, or Estland. Estonia. Estland, that's a Danish way of saying it. Italia ends up in Group J. Finland alongside Netherlands, Uruguay, Iran and Paraguay. And that means Estonia plays Sweden, and Colombia, China and Panama. Have I finished with scoring training? No, I have 3 or 4 weeks left. So I can do that in the off season and then like a single week next season. Argentina, Vietnam, Nigeria, France, and Greece. Belize, Sri Lanka, Madagascar, Luxembourg, and Serbia, potentially Belgium or Hungary. It'll be Belgium. Group O. For now, compromising of Chile, Cambodia, Kenya, and Wales. Hungary. Back to Group A, Serbia for Group P alongside Denmark. All right, interesting. I think we've played Serbia a few times lately, a few campaigns back, and we weren't all that lucky, so maybe it's time for vengeance. Georgia in Group A with Romania, Sao Tome and Principe, Venezuela, and the Maldives, as well as Ukraine. Ooh, Volukis from a central attack. It's made it 2-0. I'd love to see it. 8 points clear. Smells like survival, potentially. Also, Turisto Lituano up now 4-0 from a corner. Soha Shishiri. Meanwhile, we had Uganda in Group B. You removed the biscuits. Yeah, nice. The cookies. South Africa ends up in Group C alongside Scotland, Zambia, USA, India, and Poland, and Oman. Alongside Bulgaria, Benin, Ecuador, Myanmar, Iceland, and themselves, of course. Now for Pot 18, Angola, Indonesia, Thailand, and Cuba. I think I'd feel more comfortable just finishing up in 4th, but chances are I'd have to prepare to be in a good position for the qualifier instead. Group F, Slovakia, Botswana, Costa Rica, Saudi Arabia, and Austria. They also get Indonesia. Group G, Norway, Ivory Coast, Suriname, Kyrgyzstan, and España. Hoping for either Angola or Cuba. I'm not sure which of the countries are the stronger, and it may not depend on the size of the country either. Angola is drawn here for Group G, and that means Cuba goes to Group H. Yeah, the trouble of trying to finish fourth is if you gamble on it and you don't finish fourth, you might not have your team spirit for an eventual qualifier. Nasty Dragons has made it 5. Fisatze and Club San Marino has made it 4-0. Frankie Mullens. Moldova in Group I. Mongolia, Albania, and Japan could go into Group J here, and it'll be Mongolia. Finland, Netherlands, Uruguay, Iran, and Paraguay get Japan. That means Albania will play Estonia, Sweden, Colombia, China, and Panama. The final 4 teams to draw tonight: Palestine, Uzbekistan, Taiwan, and Syria. Syria alongside Argentina, Vietnam, Nigeria, France, and Greece. And Group N, Belize, Sri Lanka, Madagascar, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Uzbekistan. And now we just have one more team to actually draw, and then the final one will be allocated automatically. Weekend FC scores against Soria Marino. Now it's 2-1. Let's see, Taiwan or Palestine alongside Hungary, Wales, Kenya, Cambodia, and Chile, of course. And it'll be Palestine. That means Taiwan will end up in Group P with Jamaica, Bangladesh, Comoros, Denmark, Serbia, and Taiwan to round up that group. Alright, excellent. We have a lot of groups now for the World Cup. Guedes has taken the lead against Penarosa Bramante, and that means that Piccolo Visa are in front. And now they are even further ahead, 4-2. Mikael Duschmidt from a winger event. You had exams because you were 7th grade, Bulgarian and math. Oh, that's a little early to have exams, but how did it go? What's my real name? My real name is Casper. Yes. Fabrizio Gattin. The chance to make it 4-0 for Piccolo Pisa, but they remain top, despite the fact that they're losing by 3 at the moment. Here comes the counter for Piccolo Pisa, and they claw one back. And while it may not be a lot, they are at least status quo on goal scoring compared to Penarosa ahead of this round. Red card for Penarosa here. Rui Nobra de Costa. So the right answers on the exams are out, but not the results. So for Bulgarian, I have 90 points from 100. And for math, I have 65 from 100. But there are protests from parents in Bulgaria that the math exam was too hard. Oh. Mountain King has made it 4-2 against Kumano Terme. They might be winning the league. Was it a written exam? Yeah, it must have been. If it's for points like that. Guedes, central counterattack, down what, to 66 before the no drawback, I guess. The red card muddies up the view here. Phaetonophians are now leading by 3. Robbie Schnooks. Actually close to a top 4 position now in the 3rd division. That's pretty strong. Strong finish to the season. Training. Vegan FC with the equalizer against San Marino. If it finished like this, there'll be 6 points clear. 2 rounds to play. The LDL wing to head event. Boris Petrovichev on the right wing, and he assists Didi, Maxen Didi, the head specialist, making it 4-1. Lamberto Guglielmone, he's been injured for Piccolo Visa. Solnika takes the field instead to replace him. Trapicchetti with a chance to reduce the lead here, but no luck this time. Begin with a free kick here at the edge of the box, but it's blocked by Yanakiev, and it's a yellow. Montserrat in the next match. They have a strong defense. We'll see. Hoping for perhaps another goal to help our confidence on the way. Nasty Dragons has made it 6-0. Isidoro Rossi down the right. And Trapicchetti clawing one back to Masso Baroli Castelli with the pass to David Benancini, and it's 2-1, 74 minutes in. Ugh. Hey, Mr. Venezuela. I see you bought 2 future coaches with lower experience but 6 experience. What is your plan for them? Well, don't worry about stalking. That's what Hattrick's about as well. I mean, the idea is that if we don't have the option to convert an excellent coach, that would be if we find an extraordinary youth player or something like that towards the end of the training, the non-competitive phase. We'll have to do with level 4 passable coaches because we don't have that much money. Couch Potatoes made it 3-1. Long shot from Webster Basil. And I really don't think we'll have the money. I don't think we'll have the money to go for excellent coaches beyond the training period. So, like in Danish, we have a saying that it's sometimes expensive to be poor, and it might be the case because they won't last long when they start at passable leadership. But unfortunately, that's how much money we started with. The ratings today. Now we lead by 2, so we've had a minor drawback, but we started out like this. Good to see in the chat, by the way. Welcome. And now we are slightly behind on stamina as well, since we still train 10%. And we'll do so for as long as possible, of course. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, it's looking good, and hopefully we will be able to secure. We'll be 8 points clear of the direct relegation. Nil for Phaeton offense. Alan Valentini, PNF goal. Yeah, like in the perfect world, they would be like 15 plus experience and solid leader, but they would also have cost us more money. I'm not entirely sure if it's a headache, but it's like, it all comes down to being poor is a headache. Or being impatient initially. Legalin now up 5-0 against Ipesenti, but they've sold out, so that's no surprise, to be honest. I mean, I felt that Snotty was great. Frangioni and Camallini had such great skills, but no specs, that I just had to get started. And I did start the Let's Play series before that, so I was keen to get started. And I'm not entirely sure that we would have found anyone better to get the homegrown players, right? So, and on the other hand, it was also to try see if we could get through without specs on Francioni and Camellini. Legalin 6-0. Remy Desomberg. That startled me. How much are you paying for Sanity? Yellow for Shecherev. He's banned for the next match. Seven now. Galindo Blicola. My hands are itching to get at least a solid coach after my first season, but I don't have any core player prospect yet. I mean, solid coach as in level 4 coach. Or as in leadership. I never said too much, so. Hello, it's Francis. Good to see you in the chat. Oh, it's a penalty. And it's a goal for Sapio Pentis. Commisso Gardini. His 50th official goal. Well, thank you for redeeming. Hey Dusk, good to see you. It's just gotten a little interesting here, I should say. Lil DL. Quick little central counter-attacking goal. And wow, look at those long injuries. Yeah, the ratings are fine. I was expecting us to do well in the match, but I don't ever like it being a little too interesting. Am I active on the Hattrick subreddit? Yeah, a little, but not as much as I have been earlier. Couch potatoes make it 4-1 Ling Yongwoo. Long shot 83 minutes into the game. Yellow card. Who's getting a yellow? Cardini. No injury now. Stay down. Oh. I'm sorry to hear. Trastuli here. I knew you wanted to try to end his championship dreams. Serious win dreams at least. Down the right flank. It's a miss. Bullock's time to do the PNF stuff. PNF. So whenever you miss a regular chance or a set piece, he has a chance to pick up an extra chance. So the check for This is a wing event. Hold. San Marino 5-2. Beltigano for Zanotti here. Oh. Zanotti. It was a regular wing event. 5-2 for San Marino. No, Thomas Paulsen. Central attack, 85 minutes in. Oh, come on. He will win the championship this season since the rest of his games are against Barts, but he won't be promoting. Oh, too much of a difference with the next layer, I guess. Next tier. Do I have a favorite player from my team? Yes. It will be Zanotti, no doubt. But Volukis is like... They're certainly growing on me, all of them. Oh, okay, he could potentially win a qualifier, I guess. Is it worth hiring a form coach to get better form for the last match of the season? Not at this point, because the form coach will affect the background form of your players rather than the actual form. So I guess you won't see the true effect for the end of the season. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind answering questions. You probably shouldn't start up a stream if you don't like answering a few questions every now and then. So this is an unpredictable event for Beltigano. Player ID. Oh, I get it. So you scouted yourself. That's fun. Oh, it was actually just a long shot here. Yellow for Stewie Benton. Unsportsmanlike behavior. Yeah, we are training the core players of this team is like they are Zanotti, Francioni, and Camalini. So in the midfielders, and we then added Beltigano and Igor Becker to train in playmaking as well, but they had been trained in winger skills, so like they'll be like they're a mythical winger at this point, right? So we end up with 3 strong inner midfielders, 2 strong wingers, and then Volukis was brought in as well, training the PNF. Because he needs playmaking in order to fight against the central defender for the PNF event. And in a season or so, perhaps a little longer, we will start adding some... It's not fair towards Stevie Benson or Mundbeck or Canals or Giro Lomoni, but we will add some real players. I train the wingers in the friendlies or the cup. Yeah. Guedes 6-0 now. John Manzanero. Wow, that actually means Mylinus might have a shot. Yeah, so there's the a consolation goal, I think, for Nicolino Bawani and SC Gandalf. Yeah, so you could argue that we lose a bit of training during the league matches. But that's because we are at a state where we also try to compete a little to gain some value. We try to make some profit from playing in the league and potentially also some cup games. So I started training defending with this team. So Zanotti, Frangioni and Camallini had like world-class defending. But the nice thing about training defending is the possibility of having a lot of profit players early on. We have the first few results in here. 4-0 for Turisto Lituano against SS Kirsonova. And Phaeton of Finns win 4-1 against SC Gandalf. And Myelina beat Icorobice 3-1 in the top of the top flight, actually. Ingra Valley beats Montserrat 2-0, and that means we are, if we can hold on to the lead for another 7 seconds here, we are clear of direct relegation danger this season. That's lovely. 2-1 for Inter Calvajao. A draw 2-2 between Soria Marino and Weekend FC and Guedes. Does give quite a dent to the title winning hopes of Penarosa Bramante this season. They win 6-2. FC Couch Potatoes beat AC Trevigetti 4-1 away from home. Atanas Simyonov, he's at 8 playmaking now, and the under 21 Bulgaria scout told me to train him to scoring until level 7. He also has 5 defending. That's nice. He's going to be an extraordinary player, and potentially he could earn a lot. I have just 1 profit slot currently. The rest are homegrown players, so that'll be a while still before they earn me any sort of real money, sadly. That was planned kind of poorly on my part. That's one of the things that I like to say every now and then, that this time around, at least I've had a plan from day one. But playing without a clear plan of what you want to try to do, at least, has so often ended up in me not having nearly enough money, not even close. Alright, that's the end of Legalin and I Picenti. 7-0 for the home team. Nasty Dragons almost as effective. They win 6-0 against SS Cida Valle, and Comando Terme suffer a 5-2 defeat at home to Mountain King. Club San Marino Uno will they beat? Yeah, 5-2 it'll be against Liel Diel. I'm training forwards and scoring. I have a winger, a young one. Is it okay if I put him in the forward position so that he absorbs scoring? Does it work like that? Yeah, you could do that. Just be aware that wingers don't get any rating contribution from scoring. They use it to convert special events if they receive a pass from another player, or if they are quick or unpredictable. And also to convert the regular wing event. I'm going to sell the bench pieces when they're worth enough and then replace them with profit slots. But I can't do that just yet, since my youth player would get wasted if I sold them now. Taking a quick glance here at the top flight. So Myelina's play, wow, So while Penarasa Bramanta and Piccolo Bisa play each other, Myelinas play sold out Ipicenti in the next round. And what about the final round? Then Penarasa play Myelinas and Piccolo Bisa play Vegan FC. Okay, there's still so much drama potentially, because imagine that Piccolo Bisa and Penarasa Bramanta, they draw in the next round. They'll be at 27 points. And Myelinas will be beating Ipicenti. They'll be on 27 points, all of them, with one game to go. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Mountain King. All those extensions, you just need one extension to make that work. That's Hattrick. Yeah, you could make it work on Chrome, but I just switched over to Firefox. Yeah, basically what Venezuela is saying. Alright, so officially saved from direct relegation, which turned into the goal at some point. Next round, Montserrat. Yeah. The issue though is Ingra Valley in the final round. And away from home. Five, 4-1. The only reason I really like it's how easily Hattrick is updated in Firefox. So that defense is going to be the midfield. Wow. Oh, well, chances are we'll have to prepare for a qualifier rather than try to gamble for the fourth slot, the fourth position. Fourth place, that's what I'm trying to say, I guess. So yeah, we'll see next Sunday. It could be... No, it most definitely won't be decided. It could be decided next Sunday if the LDL actually do well against Ingra Valley, because yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, it's time for me to shut down the stream and get ready for the horizontal charger, because it's work tomorrow. So thank you so much for stopping by and making conversation in the chat, cheering on Inter Galvaheo in what became a little more interesting than what I had hoped for, but still got the win. Direct relegation is no longer a possibility. That's lovely. So thank you so much. Have a great Sunday evening. Take care. Bye. Good luck in your game if you didn't play already. Especially you, Giza. Ciao.